Kani kedai bati CTV, bat pidang pet yaki kubor baman kasni, belawan Rashapi daga BDW International School Shillong, day boarding and daycare. Admissions open. Ringkat bat ka Orange Nissan Lumsopho near Fire Brigade Shillong.
Ka Committee on Women Empowerment balatung daga yeng dorbar thau an ke jela habapan pau ya jing smokia halor ka jing simpor syaba palat jongki pulet ban kem ya ki riu beman ki badon kti haka kam le be ijot haka khan riu tarik unailor arjar arpau kala shim ya karai ban hukum ya u Superintendent of Police jong Riboy District ban pendep ya ka jing tokit hapo artio bat ban kemru ya ki runar ki badon kti haka kam le be ijot haka wei ka shinong Riboy bat ban kemru ya ki runar ki badon kti ban penpra ya ka yeng haka bayade bakane ka chairperson jong ka committee ka Dr. M. Amperin Lengdo ka balong ru ka MLA jong ka East Shillong kala ong ba ka nong trey Asha ka ba sha weng kam tang namar ba kala saimaran ya kane ka kam le be ijon haka jo ka por ka committee kala batha ya District Medical and Health Officer bantung kambyang ya kane ka nong trey Asha.
Yesterday the empowerment committee had gone to Nongpo to take stock of the situation as to why was there a delay in the whole process of the investigation. We found out that on the 15th of June 2020, a group of people had vandalized and broken a portion of the house of the rape victim in Jirang. And an FIR was filed in this regard, but the police has not arrested anybody till date. We also found that on the 22nd of June 2020, one person by the name of Adira Rani had threatened the Asha, who is supposed to be the whistleblower in this whole case, with direct consequences, and threatened that she would be ostracized from the village. So a second FIR was also filed in this regard. But surprisingly, the police have not taken any action on any of the FIRs, and no persons have been arrested till date. Neither the culprits who had vandalized the house, nor the lone person who had gone and threatened the Asha, who is the whistleblower. So therefore, the committee observed with a lot of anguish towards the attitude and the complacency of the SP Riboy, wherein these people have not been nabbed and they are all roaming at large. And therefore, the committee has given the SP 2 weeks' time from yesterday to complete the whole process of investigation and take necessary action as per the FIR lodged and as per the law that is relevant to book these culprits. Today we had the Women Empowerment meeting, the committee meeting, where we had asked DGP and the SP of Tura to appear before the committee. The reason was because the committee is anguished to see the delay in the process of the investigation and in the delay to nab the culprits who are involved in the rape of a minor girl in Phulbari area. So we are given to learn from the SP that out of 3 accused, 2 accused persons have been arrested, and the third accused person has absconded towards Assam. And I think efforts are on, and a lookout notice has been served for this third accused. Meanwhile, the Status of the case is that the process of investigation is on, and I think within the time frame of 60 days, this investigation would be completed and it would be forwarded to the court for the trial. Now, the people who are involved in the vandalism, they are at large, and the person who had threatened the Asha is at large. Now, when we asked the SP for the reason, he could not give us any constructive reasons for the delay. He was saying that we are investigating into the matter. Now, if the incident had happened on the 15th of June, and if the SP is still investigating, then absolutely there is a delay in the whole process, or there is a negligent attitude of the police. How could you take more than 2 months' time just to investigate or arrest the culprits who are involved in such kind of such cases? Now, if anything had happened to the Asha in this 2 months' time after the intimidation, then who would have been responsible for that? This is what we put the question to the SP, and that is why the committee had directed him that he has to take action within 2 weeks' time. We were astonished to see that the village Darbar had ostracized and terminated the Asha worker who is supposedly to be the whistleblower in this case. We directed the DMNHO that the Asha should be reinstated immediately within 24 hours, and she should be given the security of her job and protection of her job. And today, during the meeting, we already got a letter from the DMNHO directing the PHC in charge, Doctor of Jirang, to recall the Asha for her duties.